This is going to be my final warning, because right now is going to be the time to be paying attention. Bitcoin is clearly showing what that next Bitcoin move is going to be. So we need to be having a look into what's the short term, because in that short term, we are indeed creating a CME gap. But in that longer term, we are right now seeing a massive breakout. So we need to be talking about that exactly, about a potential head and shoulders pattern right now forming. History is still exactly repeating. We need to be talking about that exactly and much more about Ethereum, because Ethereum is also about to create a massive breakout. So we need to be talking about that exactly. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 150 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's start off with a short term. And first of all, we can be seeing that we have been opening up a beautiful Bitcoin long position exactly at the bottom, where literally everyone flipped bearish over here. We flipped bullish, and I was saying that this was a massive bear trap. So yeah, that once again played out perfectly. Now I do think that this was the ultimate Bitcoin bottom, and I'm going to be explaining exactly why in this video. And I do also think that this week is going to be quite bullish for Bitcoin, and we are about to initiate our next leg towards the upside. Now, having a look into what's the short term, we are developing some kind of an ascending triangle right now in the short term. But what is also going to be very important is this Bitcoin CME gap, because yes, Bitcoin has been pumping during the course of this weekend. Bitcoin at the beginning of this week was trading higher than the CME close price. So right now we have this CME gap open. So yeah, while I'd like to be optimistic about this ascending triangle in that short term, well, you do have to keep in mind that we do have that CME gap down below us, and 99% of these CME gaps tend to get filled. Now also on the other side, what we also do need to keep in mind is that yes, we are seeing a massive breakout for Bitcoin right now, and it is looking like we have just been retesting this breakout over here. So should we really be considering this Bitcoin CME gap because we are seeing this massive breakout right now? Well, I don't know. It is just looking like we could very well, from off this point, also just blast off towards the upside because of this massive breakout. Because what you do need to keep in mind is that that price target is sitting at these previous highs of about a 13% pump from off this level. So yes, we are just creating a lot of momentum right now towards the upside. So are we really going to be closing up this Bitcoin CME gap? Well, I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to be keeping my Bitcoin trade open. And I do think that we have already bottomed out over here, so I'm just going to be fine. Now, in the case that we are actually going to be filling up this Bitcoin CME gap, well, in that case, we might be creating a massive Bitcoin head and shoulders pattern, because we do still have this level of resistance right over here, where currently Bitcoin is being trying to be breaking above. Now, if we were to be creating a little bit of a dump towards the downside, maybe a little bit of a breakdown of this ascending triangle, well, in that case, we are going to be filling up that CME gap and create our right shoulder. So yeah, honestly, that would be perfect. And if we were to be creating that dump and then a push back towards the upside, we are just going to be confirming this Bitcoin head and shoulders pattern, which is going to be a bullish biased reversal pattern. And now, honestly, I would not count on it, because the Bitcoin charts are just looking so bullish right now. We are just getting such a good breakout. That's also why I've titled this video my last Bitcoin warning, because just any moment now, I do think that we are headed even more towards the upside. And to explain exactly why I do think so, well, first of all, Bitcoin history is just exactly repeating. With the spot ETF from Hong Kong, with the comparison of the US ETF, it is just looking so similar. With a little bit of a hype towards the upside, then a huge sell-off, bottoming out and initiating our next leg towards the upside, it is looking like we are going to be headed much higher. And having a look into this chart as well, from the last bull market in January 2021, it is once again repeating the same exact price action. So first of all, the charts are looking bullish. Also with this bull flag pattern that we are creating, we are looking to be bottomed out over here with our default standard correction from of this cycle, a bullish weekly hammer candle that we have been creating over here, and still majority of that liquidity sitting at that top side. And we do know that Bitcoin tends to move towards a place where that majority of the liquidity is sitting at. Right now, most definitely it's sitting at the top side. And what we can be seeing is that this short little Bitcoin pump towards the upside has been massively getting shorted. If we're going to be having a look into what the Bitcoin traders are doing, well, they are trying to be shorting this Bitcoin pump, which for me only looks even more bullish. The Bitcoin funding rates are still trading very low, on Binance even negative, indicating that yes indeed, majority of that Bitcoin market is actually short. So that is why I do think that in the short term, we are actually going to be headed even higher. Now, are we going to be filling up our Bitcoin CME gap? I do not know, because we might as well just be breaking out towards the upside right now. Now, if we are going to be filling up our CME gap, in that case, it would be very bullish with this possible head and shoulders pattern forming. So that would be lovely if we are going to be doing that. Now, guys, if you are going to be getting interested in trading yourself, make sure to check out that first link down below, because you can right now be claiming this $2,000 trade over on Bybit. On top of that, you are going to be eligible for a $40,000 deposit bonus. So make sure to check out the first link down below. Now, if Bybit is not going to be available in your country, make sure to check out these other two links, Phemex or Deepcoinit. This is literally going to be free money, which you can be deploying in towards the market right now, opening up a free trading position or even buying up new altcoins. So yeah, make sure to check it out. Now, anyways, for that Bitcoin longer term, it is just looking so good on that weekly time frame. Literally with this bullish hammer candle towards the upside, with this a little bit of a consolidation above that previous levels of resistance. Well, once again, I do not think that right now should be the time to be getting shaken out. I think that we are going to be headed absolutely parabolic towards the upside. So do not get fooled at this current moment. Now, having a quick look into what's Ethereum, I think that Ethereum is also to be about to massively break out. Ethereum has also been forming this falling wedge pattern where Bitcoin already has been breaking out of, while Ethereum is still trading inside and awaiting a massive breakout. Now, also that spot Ethereum ETF is probably going to be incoming this month. We are getting many signals that an alt season is going to be inevitable, and to be quite honest, the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart is looking quite bullish over here. So yeah, I would not be surprised to actually see Ethereum massively outperforming Bitcoin in the coming few weeks. And I would not be surprised to see a massive Ethereum breakout over here. But anyways, yes, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.